What's up? What's up, guys? It's your boy Floyd T, aka Fleazy, Floyd T Barbecue, back with another video. Today's video won't be about barbecue, but hey, sometimes you gotta adapt based on the conditions. So it is September, late September 2024 in Atlanta, Georgia. So you know Atlanta is known for rain. However, we're getting some storms. I think it's Tropical Storm Helene is what they've named this one. That's about to hit the Gulf and East Coast. So with that being said, we got a bunch of rain coming in today. It's already here. And I just wanted to do something, still like to cook a little something, even though I'm not really on the grill. So I had a taste for Cajun turkey necks. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, normally I would do this in the pot on the stove and just boil it. However, I'm feeling lazy today, so I pulled my crock pot out. And normally with the crock pot, I usually wouldn't do this kind of thing in a crock pot just because, the crock pot tends to really tenderize the meat, but also tenderize the bones. And a lot of times you get a lot of that oil and marrow that comes out the bones. However, with these Cajun turkey necks, I'm just going to heavily season them, make them as Cajun as possible. Maybe put a little bit of chicken broth in there, maybe not. I'll figure how I'm not going to do that. And just go from there. So let me show you what we got. All right, guys, here are our turkey necks. I don't know how much these are. Probably about maybe 3-4 pounds. I don't know. Got them from my local grocery store. And basically what I did with these was I just washed them off. I rinsed my meat. Some people don't wash their meat. I do. And here is what I seasoned them with. I just threw a good bit of crab boil on there. Heavily seasoned with crab boil just to make sure we get seasoned all the way down in those turkey necks. I could let them sit and marinate. However, they'll pretty much marinate while they're cooking because they're going to slow cook in the crock pot. So I got a little bit of that on there. A little bit of the Slap Your Mama seasoning that is very, very spicy. So I went a little heavy, but not too heavy with it because this is very spicy. And then just finish it off with a little bit of more spice, Creole seasoning. This is pretty good. Tony Chachere's, can't go wrong with that. And so that should be enough just to kind of get, some good flavor into these turkey necks. I meant to say it at the beginning, but, I didn't see a lot of videos on Cajun turkey necks, really, in total, aside from, Chef Javu has some pretty good videos on these. I also didn't really see many, if maybe just one video with Cajun turkey necks actually in the crock pot. So, with that being said, I decided to do it. There was one video, but it was a short, and that person really didn't even barely season the turkey necks. I like to show love to my YouTube people, but that video wasn't it. So this one is it. I'll show you what we got here. Now let's go to the crock pot, and let me show you what I did. All right, guys, here are our turkey necks in the crock pot. I already have it turned to high. As you can see, the edge of it is already warm. So all I'm going to do with these is just keep it a little bit simple. I'm going to add these items right here. That's a whole bulb of garlic. I just cut it in half. Peel the outside off, the main outside cover, and just cut them in half. I think that'll be sufficient. Cut up a whole onion and a few bay leaves. And I'm also, as my liquid, I'm going to pour some chicken broth down there. I was just going to put some water in a bowl that I seasoned the turkey necks in and then pour that in. But I figure I can get a little more flavor with the chicken broth, and it won't overpower the Cajun flavor. I'm pretty much preparing the same way that I do when I do like a seafood boil or a turkey neck Cajun boil in the pot. And also just going to pour a little bit of this in there. Maybe about, I'd say, a teaspoon. A tablespoon might be too much. So let me put all these ingredients in, then All right, folks, so everything is mixed in. I just kind of mixed it up so that half of the onions are on the bottom and the garlic, and half of them are on top. Poured the chicken broth in, which is probably about 2 cups of chicken broth. I didn't want to do too much because I know these turkey necks are going to make their own juice. But, it is what it is. And I poured probably about a tablespoon of that liquid crab boil in. And that's it. This is the easiest meal in history. I'm amazed at how hot the crock pot is. I turned it on probably about 20 minutes ago, and it's already pretty much hot to the touch, which is cool. I got it on high, you know, just to kind of, don't want to cook them too slow. You know, you want them to be like a boil, but of course they won't boil. Well, the water will boil a little bit in the crock pot. So anyway, let me put the lid on, let these things cook. And that's about it. I'm probably going to cook some rice once these are about done. Turkey necks and rice. And I'll be back to show you the finished product. All right, guys, our Cajun turkey necks are done. And they cook for about 5 hours. I set my timer for 6 hours. You know, they heat up for really like the first hour. Then they cook. So probably about 5 hours roughly. And I've tasted them, but they are tender. Let me take a piece off of that one. You see that? Doesn't get much better than that. So anyway, I'm out of here. Florida Tea Barbecue. Cajun turkey necks in the crock pot. Time to eat. Good night. Florida Tea Barbecue. Like, share, subscribe.